Good morning, everybody. It is still morning, and welcome back to a new video on Shiba Inu. Alright, wanted to do a full update on this. Wanted to give you my thoughts. We'll take a look at the technicals. We'll talk about the fundamentals a little bit, but the main fundamentals, which we talked about in the last video as well, which back then we very much talked about that a lot of spot buying was going on for Shiba, so that potentially whales were buying it up. And that's also why I wanted to update it right now, because you can see that since the 17th of March, like so much Shiba has been bought on spot. Like the future statistics don't even look amazing, but if you see how much is being bought on spot, you start to wonder what's going on. All right, and the last time we covered it, I'm not sure when it was, but the last time I think was right here, like Saturday or Friday. And what I said then is that, you know, either if we break above this trend line right here with momentum, I would buy, or if we break above the main resistance level. You can also see that on the charts, like 2800 is a resistance level, but the main resistance level we have to break and reclaim is the previous support we had at 31 and 3200. So we broke above this trend line, but we did not really have the momentum yet, I would say, even though there was quite a lot of momentum in the markets. Shiba on its own did not have that much momentum, even though you can see right here, it looks like it did gain some strong momentum. All right, but that level at 32 and 3100 is very, very close. And I'll tell you right now, I mean, unless Bitcoin does have a very big crash right here, I will buy if Shiba breaks above this. And I think it's most likely we will break above that. All right. I usually don't say this, but I'm pretty certain about it. The thing though is that we have a lot of spot buying. Most of the spot buying was in this region, so I'm not too worried about all those spot buyers selling right now. If they sold in this region, their average buying price was right here, and they're up about 14 to 17% right now, which is it's a good gain if you invest millions, but it's not something you would sell for yet, I would assume. But all right, I'm not one of those whales who bought right there, and apart from that, I forgot my train of thought. But no, I'm pretty certain, because you can also see that there is a bit of a divergence right here in the open interest and the price. Like, for example, in this region right here, the open interest already gained a ton. So we already gained a lot of momentum, and the price kind of stayed down here. All right. So there's a divergence there, which I also think is bullish. And then in general, even though Bitcoin is struggling a little bit in this morning, in general, I do think Bitcoin will still rally, and that meme coins will perform then as well. So I'm not too sure if we're going to get a drop in between right now before breaking above 3200, but I am pretty certain that we will. All right. And like I said, I'm telling you, if we do, and Bitcoin looks relatively good, or at least Shiba is gaining more momentum, which, by the way, it has done since this weekend, so it's still gaining momentum apart from this divergence. I think it's just a matter of time before we break above that. And it's a possibility that Bitcoin actually does some sort of a pullback down towards 68,500. So Shiba will probably then, forget about this trend line, but then Shiba will probably drop down towards 2,750. But even with that, I would say Shiba will still break out later and rally up to 3,700 as the first target. And from there, we'll see again. I will keep you updated on that, I promise. But for now, that's what I think you need to know. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.